Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me for Try It Out Tuesday. Well, today we're going to build a burger. This is a stamp set from Spellbinders. It's actually on sale over at Spellbinders right now. I think it is $10 and change, but with the Spellbinders summer sale, they're having 20% off of the sale price. So it comes to about $8 for the stamp set. I'll list it down below if you guys want to head on over, but it's a fun, cute little stamp set with lots of fun sentiments. We're gonna create a mini slimline with a mile-high burger for our project today. That's what I immediately thought of when I saw this stamp set. So we are going to open this up. It's a red rubber stamp, guys, and the red rubber is indexed, which means there is the image on the back side. Now keep your sturdy plastic piece, because you can mount your stamps on that piece for storage. It's a real heavy-duty plastic, that white, the white cover sheet. So keep that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of my vegetables and burger bun and my burger patty, and I'm trying to figure out what this little piece is. It's a vegetable, and I'm pretty sure it's a pickle, but I wasn't quite sure. But we're gonna call it a pickle and stamp that as well. The only thing I didn't stamp was like the little the toothpick that sometimes you can put medium well, medium rare. I didn't stamp that. I just stamped the frilly one. So I have some alcohol marker friendly cardstock. We're going to add that. We're going to ink up our image with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And we're going to stamp 2 of these panels to make our Mile High Burger. I'm stamping both the buns again, but you can remove them. You only need one bun bottom and one bun top. But I like to color them in and pick the best of both. So there's one. We're going to grab another one. I usually tape my panels to the inside of my miss. It just makes it easier instead of using my magnet. We'll just ink this one up one more time and create 2 of each, basically. And after this image is stamped, I'm going to zoom in and I'll play a little bit of music while I color. I did leave the caps out, guys. I couldn't list the colors up in the corner only because I put my markers away. Usually I write them down what I use, and then I can, when I edit, I can put them in the corner, but I didn't do that this time. Sorry about that. But when I'm done coloring, I will catch you back. Okay, coloring is all done. Now I'm taking my white gel pen and I'm going to go over the sesame seeds, just highlighting those a little bit to make them pop a little bit more. And then we're going to take some scissors and fussy cut each one of these images out. It's pretty easy. The shapes are not too difficult to go around. If you have a scan and cut, you could use that. And again, I'm only going to use one burger bottom and one burger top, but everything else is doubled up. So once everything is fussy cut, nice and bright colors, I'll zoom back out, and now we are going to build a burger, a mile-high one. I'm going to go ahead and take a strip of some white cardstock, and we're going to adhere all the burger pieces to the cardstock. This way it's easier for when it's built, I can just flip it over and pop it up. We're going to add lettuce, and then we'll add our patty, and then I'm creating 2 different colors of cheese. We're going to put cheddar first, and then we'll add our bacon. Can't have a burger without bacon. And we'll go ahead and add our onions. I made my onions red onions. Then we have our tomatoes here. And I think we're going to put the tomatoes on top of the lettuce. I think it looks more pleasing that way, at least color wise. This way, because the bacon and the tomato are kind of close in the color family, so we're going to spread it out a bit. Then I added my pickles and then another patty. This is a double burger. We're going to add our cheese. This one we're going to call American. I'm not a big fan of American cheese, but my kids are. We're going to add tomatoes. And let's see. Next, we're going to go ahead and add our bacon next to the tomatoes. I guess tomato, I use a darker shade of red, so I think it's going to work. We have our purple onion and another piece of lettuce, and our burger is pretty good. And our bun, and we are good. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and kind of slide them underneath the top of the burger bun, between the paper and the burger bun on top, and just kind of going around that curve. And then we can flip this over and add some foam tape behind it. Now I have my 2 little frilly toothpicks. I thought that would be really cute. If you guys have a frilly toothpick at home, I think that'd be adorable in this burger. Put a couple on the top. That would just make it extra special. I didn't have no frilly toothpicks. When I had the bakery, it was a cafe too, so we had stuck frilly toothpicks in our sandwiches, and I just think it's the cutest. Now these I colored in the pink family, and I ended up not liking that color. I want to bring in a different color. I think they would look better blue. So I'm just taking some scratch pieces of my Nina cardstock. That's the cardstock that I use to color in my images. I'm going to go ahead and stamp 2 of these, and then bring in 2 different shades of blue, and this way we can add some blue to our little frilly toothpicks. Now I already cut a slit in the top of my burger bun. This way we can kind of tuck our toothpicks on the inside, kind of crisscrossing them a little bit and kind of pulling them a little bit towards to the left. Not much, but it is more towards the left. So that is good to go. Now I'm going to take a smaller stamp set from Fun Stamper's Journey. This is called Post Me, and it's just a bunch of postage marks. We're going to fill our background in with this, and I'm just using my Concord 9th wheat ink. It's like a craft color, a mid-tone brown. We're going to fill in our background panel here. We're going to make a mini slimline, so this measures 3 inches by 6 inches, but we're going to trim a 1/4 inch off of that, which I already did. I was just double checking. But there it is. I just stamped twice, and a little bit was overhanging, and I thought that this would make a great background. It's kind of a weird background for a burger, but I was kind of going for like a newspaper kind of a print that you get in your burger baskets with the fries, kind of like the liner, the wax paper liner. I like the way it turned out, so it's kind of an odd background, but I think it went really good with our mile-high burger here. I'm adhering that to my card base. My card base is, again, a mini slimline, and it measures 3 1/4 inches wide by 6 1/4 inches tall. Next, we're going to flip over our burger and go ahead and add some foam tape behind it. And then I was going to get a speech bubble and stamp a sentiment in it, but I ended up really liking just the plain burger on top of the card. So we're not going to add a sentiment to our card. We're going to put the sentiment on the inside. I don't do it very often, but the sentiment in the stamp set, at least the one we're going to stamp, says, "I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry." I actually had a coffee cup that says, "I'm sorry for what I said before I had my coffee." So I thought that would be a cute little card. We're going to stamp that sentiment on the inside. I'm going to remove the release paper off of my phone tape and go ahead and add my burger. And I think it fits perfect. So stamping it twice and all the elements create a perfect mini slimline. I have my pickles kind of tucked in a little too much. I want to untuck them a bit so you can see them. After I have my burger done, we'll go ahead and take Memento Tuxedo Black ink and stamp that on the inside. I chose Memento. It was on my desk and it dries real fast, so we can embellish our card here. Okay, sentiment's good to go. Now you're going to crack up about my embellishments. Now I thought we would use some stickles and then also some liquid pearls and add some drippy ketchup and mustard. So liquid pearls for my mustard is going to be gold pearl color, and then for my ketchup I'm going to use some red stickles, some red glittery stickles. And basically I'm just adding like some faux drip marks just underneath one of the elements. This mustard is under the first layer of cheese, and then this next one will be just under our, I think it's our purple onion there, just kind of faux dripping. It's not really dripping. I'm making it look like it's dripping. But I thought that was perfect. Now if you have a bright yellow like Nouveau Crystal Drop, you could use that, but these are the closest to ketchup and mustard that I had. So I love the way it turned out. The glitter actually turned out really nice. The ketchup was shiny. But we're doing the same thing with our red glittery stickles. And we're just doing two layers of that. And it really does add a lot of dimension. I like the effect of this. So we're going to keep going. Next, I'm bringing in my Spellbinders glazing glue. Glazing glue is just like glossy accents or like journey glaze. I'm going to go ahead and go over each one of my little sesames, make them add a little dimension. We're going to add a little shine and dimension to our pickles here, and also to our tomatoes. We'll do this layer and then our next layer, so they're nice and shiny. And then I'm going to go over the frilly toothpicks. Now I think frilly toothpicks need to be a little frilly, so we're going to bring in some sparkle. This is Journey Sparkle Cuts. It's like a chunky iridescent glitter. I'm just going to grab my scratch piece of paper here, spoon a little bit out and go over those little toothpicks on top that we added the Journey or the glazing glue to. And then that will dry and it'll add a little bit of dimension to those little toothpicks. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my little mess. And that is my project today, guys. The pictures that I took, the glazing glue wasn't completely dry, but I just love the way this turned out. I think the dimension in it was super fun, and it's really not too bulky. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll have everything listed below if you want to check out that Spellbinder sale. It's a pretty good sale. Anything that's on sale is 20% off. So have a great day. We will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.